What's up, everybody? It's your boy DripMaster, and today I'm watching CJ Dachamp, the trial of Maki Zenin or Zeni. All right, further ado, here we go.
And I ain't gonna hold y'all. I gotta get this off my chest real quick, cause bro right here feeling like bro, look at him. He was rolling up all power and doing all this extra shit just to get dropped in 0.5 seconds. Like, come on, bro. You are a background character. You ain't even got a name. No, you're wrong. You are not that guy. All right.
Matter of fact, I saw that video before. If I remember correctly, there was a guy who was a bounty hunter. Well, different kind of way. He's like a bounty hunter, like who hunt down child predators, like pedophiles, and he slapped them and beat them up. I forgot the guy's name, but I follow him on Instagram.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another special emergency impromptu mini show. Yeah, not gonna lie, these is back-to-back videos.
Booma.
Was not planned, but after what I've seen and witnessed again, I had to make another detour because good God, Maki Zenin, bro. Like, you've already seen this episode of JJK, you knew this video was coming. Because this was...
Is that? Huh. That's what the guy looks like? So Jason Momoa he was so much bigger muscle back then. Huh. I thought he might be bigger.
Literally one of the craziest things I've ever seen. Literally just walked the whole bloodline off the map. So with that being said...
More likely, she almost turned like Kill Bill.
It's trial time, baby. So y'all already know we got the evidence on deck. And we counting how many bodies got dropped at the end of this. So let's not waste no more time. Without further ado...
The Maki Zenin trial.
Exhibit Z. Wiping the Zenin clan off the map. Now, since this is a trial, and we are reviewing a pretty massive crime, let's go ahead and get the main question out the way first. Was Maki bullying her entire clan justified? And I ain't gonna lie,
No.
I'm here to tell you right now. Yes.
Oh.
100% yes. All these sorry ass fraudulent ass niggas had to go. Just straight up, these the suck. Big three family my ass. Like, bro, on some real shit, the Zenin clan might be one of the most toxic fictional families of all time. I mean, they are competing with the big dogs of dog shit families. Like, they running with the Mishimas, the Hanmas, the Targaryens, the royal family of the Fire Nation. Like, these niggas were terrible.
Sheesh. Ugh. Yeah, the Mishima family were toxic and all that. What other situation? What else? I really kind of remember, like, yeah, there was the fire alert.
Only thing these greedy motherfuckers valued in life was status and power. Like, for example, if you had low curse energy or your curse technique didn't meet up to their standard, they treated you. They wouldn't even look at your ass. And oh Lord, don't even get me started on the list. This motherfucker Naoya, bro, had to go. This nigga is basically what would happen if Fresh and Fit did the fusion dance. They turned into this motherfucker. I mean, the stuff he was saying about good God, bro was talking crazy. And last but
So this guy is a real total, let's say, a massive dick. I kind of understand now.
At least one of the prime reasons they had to get packed up was because of her ugly ass, old ass black.
Jesus!
This man might be in the running for one of the worst dads in anime history. Like, him and her sorry ass mama both had to go. I mean, this nigga really made a whole plan to slide out his own daughters. Oh, he literally hated Maki and Mai simply because he thought that his daughters was the reason he wasn't named head of the clan. I mean, the first thing Maki sees when she comes back home is her father standing over her sister's body after he beat the dog water out of her. Then he decides to cut his own daughter down in cold blood, and then he proceeds to drag both of his children's bodies through a dark hallway and throws both of them in a chamber full of corpses and leaves his own children in there for dead. These...
Oh, no, bro. Jesus! Sacrifice your own family because of her curse energy? That's just sickening.
Niggas had to go. Every last one of them. Because these motherfuckers were genuinely terrible people. So when Mai told Maki to destroy it all and sacrifices herself because her literal existence was nerfing Maki because of the whole identical twin thing in JJK. This was the last day on Earth for every last person in the Zenin compound that day. Because since Mai took all the cursed energy with her when she passed, it left Maki with none. And with the heavenly restriction that she has, she basically got a game-breaking buff and became a physical freak of nature, just like her deadbeat uncle. So the first victim of Maki's massacre was her bum-ass deadbeat dad. And she made quick work of his sorry ass. Hell, he was so scared.
Shit. Man, no wonder why I get pissed off the most. Seriously, that's seriously just like happened like Nero, who want to get beef with his deadbeat father. The same reason I had problem with my deadbeat father, because I hate him the most. Ever since seeing it show me for 20 years, manipulate, lie to his own children, all that stuff too. I've seen it a lot, because she's just like me, but different. I grew up without a father. I grew up with my grandma. She saved my life more than once. Sometimes return the favor. And to be honest, though, to understand is, to everyone who have been through a lot, it's just like when the time comes and you know that your family was covering every dark truth and lies, and you had to know this, you can't trust anyone. You can't trust your friends. You can't trust your family. No one. You gotta trust your own self, and you make your own choice. That's the same reason why I don't trust with my mother. Because my mother is just being a real piece of work. All things she care about love, she don't care about love, but knowing this, she just don't even care. She have child favor with my sister, and she won't listen. Irresponsible mother. Wow. That's just why I'm not going to end up just like my deadbeat father or my irresponsible mother. Because for me, it's too much for me.
He felt her aura. This nigga thought Koji came back from the dead like the Undertaker. But nah, bro charged up his attack just for Maki to hit him with a
I like your cut, G.
Youch! Head slice.
the nigga's dome piece off.
Yeah.
She dropped off her song.
Copyright.
Next up on the chopping block were the Kukuru unit. And this is the moment where Maki turned into the bride. Because the way she was dicing really had me thinking I was watching the anime adaptation of Kill Bill. Now, let's set the scene.
Yeah, but that movie was been over 2003. But this is 2026. So that means Kill Bill to 2003 was the good year, because I grew up in 2003. And to Jitsu Kaizen. And this episode of this. Oh man. Talk about deja vu right about now.
After her pops got a fresh lineup, the whole compound ended up going on lockdown, and Maki ended up getting surrounded by the Kukuru unit. A bunch of nameless Zenin clan NPCs with no curse techniques that race were filled up with a bunch of ball niggas and motherfuckers with butts cause that
Ball nigga. Like a soccer ball, looking like a basketball, looking like a baseball.
in Jujutsu Society. So a bunch of them end up bringing at her, but she swings once and gets a quadruple kill. Then after she drops the first four, she just casually starts to walk down these niggas. Look at this one kill. She cuts both of his arms off and sliced them down the middle. And while she was mid-air, she hits his sword and it was straight to this dude's neck. So she
Woo!
wiped out the first wave of dudes. This
Turn like the bride and Afro Samurai.
I gotta get this off my chest real quick, cause you know what bro right here feeling like brother, look at him. He was rolling up all power and doing all this extra shit just to get dropped in 0.5 seconds. Like, come on, dog. You are a background character. You ain't even got a name. Know your role, nigga. You are not that guy. So after this ball nigga lost all his aura, Maki just continued to brutally murder everyone in sight. Nobody in that room was. She was styling on these niggas so hard the screen turned gray and black, just like when the bride ripped the dude's eyes out. Now, she continued to cut everyone down. We get to one of her most brutal kills. She drops down like she's about to do a hell sweep, but she hits this dude in the gut.
You mean the Demon Dragon uppercut?
And this kick was so hard, it literally made this dude's head explode.
Jesus!
Yeah, not gonna lie, if I'm one of these dudes and I just saw one of my homies go out like that, I'm gonna be real, I'm hopping on a plane and I'm leaving Japan ASAP. Cause I'm not about to lose my life for this shit, gang. A nigga just exploded. You got me. So after she just exploded bro's cranium, these two come in and swing, but they instantly decapitated. Then this one
Decapitation.
she hits the limbo and gives this nigga one of the nastiest side eyes. She really looked at me like, "Are you serious, my brother?"
Hold on.
This one tries to attack her, but she hits the limbo and gives this nigga.
Why does she almost kind of look like Guts? But hold on, it's kind of look like Guts, but I remember that Guts lost an eye since the eclipse, but he lost an arm. So, yep, it's kind of similar to Guts.
One of the nastiest side eyes. She really looked at bro like, "Are you serious, my brother?" Then cut his sword in half. And while bro was just left in disbelief, he had no time to think about his next move. Cause he ended up getting split in two. Then she ends up jumping up top. And look at this brother right here. You can tell just by the look in his eyes that he didn't already do his pants. And he's regretting his entire life right
He
now.
shat himself.
He was probably in his head cursing his parents for birthing him in this family. He ends up cutting them all down, painting the blood red. And finally puts that one guy out of his misery. Then she ends up pulling off one of the sauciest sequences in anime history. She jumps down and starts flying on like 10 niggas. Then while she was still
Sue!
but she ends up hitting the limbo again and ends up transitioning into a bicycle kick. And just the last guy in the sequence got done the dirtiest out of everyone. She slid on the blood while standing upright and
Blood skating.
this dude's face. And she stared into his soul and hit him with a
In the air.
Not gonna lie, this might be one of the most disrespectful moments of all time, simply because of how nonchalant she was while doing this. She really slid on the blood and passed by all of these things.
Blood skating.
Not specifically. Just hit him with a punch and send him flying. Like, that is just flat out ridiculous. So she runs up to this one dude and she packs him up just like Anakin did to Count Dooku. And she cuts his hands clean off and disarms them. And while this dude was screaming in pain, his sword that ended up flying landed on top of this dude.
Yikes!
He wasn't even-
Headshot!
Poor guy died because of collapse.
That's a COD moment.
He continued to cut down the last wave of singing NPCs. She decides to finish him off with a Devil May Cry combo. She starts to swing and chop up.
No, judgment cut!
So when she finally stands upright, everybody else in the room.
Dude, she did not use the final judgment cut. That is... She is the storm, it's approaching, colliding, black clouds in isolation.
And with that, she just casually dropped off the entire cuckoo unit that consisted over 100+ niggas.
I'm sorry, so we need to see this. Virgil versus Maki. Power versus power.
She dropped off over 100 people in that room in about 2 minutes. That's just pure wicked work right there. So after the Kukuru unit was wiped out, we move on to our next set of victims, who were known as the Hei. Now the Hei consisted of the strongest sorcerers in the Zenin clan. All these dudes were semi-grade 1 sorcerers or higher. So on paper, these niggas should not be bums. But Maki didn't give a damn who they were, because she was here to expose these bums for the frauds that they were.
IHOP value menu. $6.
Oh, come on!
Your happy place. Or your breakfast eggs and bacon, or French toast with sausage and eggs are all just $6. The new value menu. Every day at IHOP.
Make every wash count.
Hey, I have a question for you. Are you on prep? You should be. Click the link below. GPR's got you covered.
So the first thing that she does is Bliss Milwaukee, the captain of the Cuckoo unit, and she wasted little to no time on his sorry ass. Red tried to lunge in to attack Maki, but she closed the distance in like 2 seconds and cut his sword into pieces. She ripped his throat out, and the front sword that ends up getting broken off.
Ooh!
Has to be her most brutal kill in this whole case, because this was just
Brutality.
She really just grabbed him by the neck and ripped out his trachea.
Oh, that's Jesus. That's like Luke. That's kind of like Liu Kang or somewhat, bro.
Bleeding out and gasping for air. His own sword hits the reverse. Like, good God, just pure brutality. So next up was the old man with the mohawk. And just look at him in this frame. You know damn well his old ass didn't know what the hell was going on. Huck had no business being here. Maki was so fast she popped up in his face for 2 seconds. And you see his death from his POV. Maki ripped his eyes out and crushed him.
Ooh! Ooh!
Brutally murdered a senior citizen who probably had Alzheimer's disease. So after she took out the first two, she ends up getting hit by this gravity magic attack by this rat tail looking motherfucker. And he was trying to hold her down for this ore farmer Junichi to not do shit. Now, I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna be 100% real with y'all. This Junichi nigga had my ass fooled. I ain't gonna lie. I thought he was gonna be one of them ones. I mean, look at the nigga. He looked the part. He looking like from Hunter Hunter. He was this brother for Christ's sakes. I thought he was gonna be like that. But no, my disappointment was immeasurable. He hit Maki with the same move Deku hit Overhaul with. Just a massive barrage of punches that ended up manifesting into a bunch of giant fists. And it looks like this.
That too. Does One Punch Man did that same too with the with all them a million punches?
Attack should have done something. Hell, the explosion the attack gave off was like a nuke just got set off. But when the dust clears, the first person that you see is Ranta, and his little rat-tailed ass was bleeding out because he was trying to hold down Maki so Junichi could kill her. And he thinks that he is dying at peace, thinking that his boy Junichi just finished the job. So when he finally dies, you see Maki walk out of the smoke, and when she walks past him, she is clearing Junichi's head.
Oh my God! She hold her head just like the same thing, just like Justice did in Afro Samurai when he decapitate his head and take the #1 headband of God. Whew. Major disrespect, bro. She built like Shao Kahn. But, bro, I wish.
Kid Ranta died living a false reality because his sacrifice meant nothing. Bro died just for Junichi's sorry ass to not do shit and lose every bit of aura bro had. So after the fraudulent four got packed up, the last man standing was none other than the leader of the Zenin clan's most elite squad of bums, the misogynistic tickle monster himself, Naoya. And this wide-mouthed, lockjawed, crooked-tooth-looking motherfucker probably gave Maki the best spa day she's ever had in her life. I mean, look at this 5-star customer service. He is massaging every muscle on her body at 24 frames per second. That shit probably feels amazing. Then he got into his chiropractic bag. Niggas started to throw her in the mountains and shit, making sure her bones and joints were loose from all that tension. Cause he knew her back had to hurt from carrying this episode so damn hard. So after about a good 12 seconds when the massage was finally over, we get to the demise of Naoya. And one of the most disrespectful things I've ever seen. Maki ends up squatting down into the stance of a sumo wrestler. And she just stands here and waits patiently to swat this nigga like the fly that he was. So while Naoya was running to use his finishing move, Maki basically figured out how his technique works and downloaded his movements and read him like a book. She turns around and stares into this nigga's soul. Fist cocked back and loaded. And you can see it in Naoya's face. Bro is looking like the two dudes from the last video that were in the same exact situation. And he was probably thinking the same thing they were in his last moments.
She about to rock her shit.
He really about to rock my shit.
Youch!
And with his face caved in, exposed shaft, the strongest misogynist in history.
This nigga thought he was him, but nah, psych. Wow, all that aura, all that talking smack. What a fool. And all that meme about this, pulling your hair and doing the fist. What a joke. You're just a joke, player. Put the fries in the bag and get out. You're nothing.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, we have reached the final on-screen victim of the Zenin clan massacre.
Her mama?
And it was none other than her sorry-ass mama. And the way she killed her was actually very upsetting. She was basically walking around and playing hide-and-seek with her while calling out, "Mother," in a tone that felt like she was just trying to talk with the intentions of killing her. She was moving like an actual serial killer. So when she finally
Like, here's Maki.
see the terror on her face because her own daughter that she treated like garbage was about to take her life. And Maki didn't even hesitate to do it. She slit her throat and that was that. Okay, now let me give her sorry ass mama a little credit. She did make sure to send Naoya's two-faced Harvey Dent looking ass back to the lobby with the rest of the family. But with that though, every single member of the Zenin clan that was at the compound that day were dead. And Maki's mother was the last on-screen victim of the massacre. Now I say last on screen because guess what? Job's not finished. Because when Mai said destroy it all, she really meant destroy it all. Because after she massacred everybody at the compound that day, she went off and boomed every other Zenin clan member that wasn't there that day.
Damn.
She took every last one of these niggas off the map. You wasn't even safe if you wasn't even...
Man, she built... I'm telling you this, bro. She built different. Like you add with let's see, Adam Smasher plus Shao Kahn plus Madara plus I don't know what I'm about to say is. She's gonna be the next Adam Smasher. Make her Maki Smasher or Zenin Smasher. Holy God!
At the compound that day, she still found those niggas and she completely eradicated the entire bloodline to the point where they ended up getting...
Several days later, both of the Gojo clan and the Komodo clan mentioned for the headquarters to remove the Zenin clan from the biggest three families. Headquarters have been tabled in this motion.
Kicked out of the big three families, and their entire family legacy was ruined. Now, last thing to complete this entire exhibit, let's estimate how many people she actually killed. Now, with the resources we got, we can make a pretty good estimate. So, let's look at this family photo right here. Every person in this photo besides Naobito got killed by Maki. And that would be a total of 112. And adding her sorry-ass mama, that's 113. Now, let's look at everybody that was not at the compound. She killed the other 6 members of the...
Okay, so...
be a total of 112.
Okay, the 112.
And her sorry ass mama, that's
113.
Now let's look
Okay,
at everybody that was
113.
not at the compound. She killed.
Okay, 113. 6 members of the hell. Okay, so 113. So that means 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. That's 119.
The other 6 members of the Hay that weren't there that day. 9 members of the Akashi and 21 other members of the...
That will make...
So if we add in those other bodies, she dropped off 149 of these niggas.
Jesus!
This is not a confirmed number. This is just my estimate. But
Oh.
I'm not gonna lie. That is one wicked kill-death ratio. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, that is an easy pass. Like, with no reaction. She really exposed how
I respect you, my sister.
was. Like, it's actually hilarious when you look at this. This clan prides itself off of cursed techniques and cursed energy. And the fact that all these grown-ass men got wiped off by a 16-year-old girl that didn't have a drop of that shit is hilarious. Their legacy is cooked. And you know, all this could have been avoided if they just listened to Naobito's will. But they can all have that conversation down there while they burn in hell.
Well, to be honest though, like, that's the same reason why it just, like, this stuff is getting crazy. Like, this is kind of remind me of when the Oroku Saki had to kill all... Oh my god. I'm very sorry.
Take the next step in treating your moderate to severe ulcerative colitis with Entyvio. The only...
Shut up!
I don't hold y'all. I gotta get this off my...
Okay, hold on, sorry.
Touching down there while they burning him. Also for the crime, not guilty. Them niggas had to go. Free Maki, nigga. So with that being said, hope y'all enjoyed. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and until next time.
Okay. So what was I? Alright. This is kind of remind me of Rokosaki. No, it's the Shredder had to eliminate all the Hamato clans because he figured out about his clan. And also, this is kind of remind me of Itachi when he had to eliminate all his clan by himself. Instead, he let his little brother Sasuke to live. Because of this nigga, this fraud, Danzo. So, yeah. So, I'm going to say is, congratulations. But the only thing I wish I really see is that Maki and Itachi face each other, or they know about their pain and their struggling, that she had to wipe out her clan and Itachi will wipe her clan. They will become equal terms. Like, imagine she was a part the Akatsuki, one of the dangerous person you would ever face, with that cursed energy which she don't have, or she have, you know she's about to be body. Imagine if Itachi even her have a, like, you know, make a new family generation, all of this stuff, man. But like I said, man, whew, damn, that's a lot of kills. Like 149. Ooh, Jesus. She's like Itachi, man. She wiped out the Zenin clan, while Itachi eliminated the entire Chiba clan by himself. But he let his little brother live. Anyway, thank you for my reaction of CJ Dachamp of the trial of Maki Zenin. I'm still continuing on Watchdog on my broadcast. I'm still working on. And I hope if I can though. Anyways, alright, I forgot to mention, on March, on the 26th, I'm about to go to the Anime Las Vegas, and I might broadcast over there, and like, you know, etc. stuff. So I hope you guys see my videos and all that stuff. Make sure you drop a like, comment, subscribe, and tell your friends about my channel or what I do. And, you know, just like the video and chill out. I'm DripMaster. I'm ending this video. Peace out, my Saiyans.